It is February the 20th, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Rec site. And first of all, we wanted to bring you some aftermath pictures of the fire last night on the Frederica River at the Frederica Yacht Club. This is what remains of the sailing vessel that caught fire last night. Just a very small portion of it is still above the surface of the water. It looks like the dock may have suffered a little bit of damage, but nothing that like we thought we might see. And then also the vessel on the other side of it did not look like it had suffered too terribly. Of course, we're away. We're not able to get up close. A lot of heat that was generated by the fire when this boat caught last night. Still don't have a report on the name of the vessel or injuries. Hopefully that'll be forthcoming. Well, out at the site today, when we got out there, the first thing we noticed was that offshore block was back in the air. It's hung. It looks like the re-reeving of that worn cable has taken place, and that piece seems to be back in position where we would expect to see it in anticipation of a move of the VB 10,000 back over the ship. The inshore block, or that block that's on the west side or the right-hand side of the VB now, was on the deck of the barge, and it looked like maybe they're doing an inspection, maybe some repair again to that piece. It seems like this section 7 of the ship, trying to get this piece cut with all that reinforcement around that engine area, has really been a difficult process for the salvers out there. We know the responders are probably getting anxious to get this cut piece out of the way. Our fingers are crossed, and we're wishing them the best luck where they can get back started on this and proceed. We're anxious to see the ship get cut up and get out of the St.simons Sound. So sending them a lot of positive energy that they can get this piece cut and out of here as soon as possible. And we just got some random shots here from the repair barge as well as the block. And then you also notice in a couple of shots, you can see the big, what appear to be reels of cable that either they took off the VB 10,000 or there to go back on the other side. Those are those big blue reels. A couple of them you see there strapped down to the repair barge. We thought that was interesting and wanted to include that in today's broadcast so you can see just how big these spools of cable are that are going back onto the VB 10,000. From what we've been told, it's probably close to 5,000 feet of cable on one of those spools. Massive amounts of cable. And we can see that block hanging there in this video over on the left-hand side of the VB 10,000. Anxiously awaiting that chain. It's ready to go back to work, it looks like. Another thing for certain is we were excited to see the sun. Blue skies today, no rain. We know that the guys that are out doing the work were as excited about dry weather as we were, and we are certainly glad to see that. And we can only imagine that this weather is going to aid them in as they progress working on the VB, getting it ready to get back at the Golden Ray cutting operation. And as we said hello to the safety boat out at the site, we can see that right hand or inshore side of the VB with that block that is now down on the barge, probably for inspection, maybe some repair. If you will remember, this section of cable was replaced a week or so ago while they had the cutting operation suspended because they had found wear on that side as well. And this one was reported to have been replaced then. Probably still needs an inspection, and that may be what's going on. We saw personnel up on the gantry today, and here we got a shot where we can really see the distance that the VB has been pulled away from the Golden Ray, and just wanted to include that so people can understand just how far they've separated the machine, that being the VB, away from the Golden Ray to facilitate these repairs to this cabling system. The Leah Jane was out on site today, anchored up as these repairs were taking place on the VB 10,000, and we swung over and got a little video of the trawler on anchor and kind of waiting for a response over there to get back to towing around the wreck. Well, hey, that's about all we've got for today. We'd like to ask you, if you haven't done it yet, we know you're watching the videos, click that subscribe button for us. Send us some comments. And most of all, we want you guys to stay safe out there.